In this video I am going to show you brand new phones that are coming in 2021. I will be giving a complete guide on the best phones that are coming to 2021 technology and will also be reviewing them from good quality, price and many other factors. This video is very informative and will give you all the information you need for phones in 2021. The iPhone 13 range is undoubtedly the most highly anticipated range of upcoming phones, but there's rather long to wait for them, as they probably won't land until September. There could be some big upgrades for these new models, with high refresh rate screens, 1 TB of storage, in-screen fingerprint scanners, and a smaller notch all rumored. There's also talk of a periscope camera being added, which would allow for an increased optical zoom range. Image stabilization will be upgraded with a feature that tries to keep the subject in the center of the shot. Apple reportedly put in a lot of work into improving the portrait mode by using data from the LiDAR for a cleaner separation between subject and background. Portrait mode will be available for videos as well. The next awesome phone on the list is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 isn't likely to be as mainstream as most of the phones on this list, but it could be more exciting than most of them, as foldable phones are probably the future, and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 is likely to be the best one yet. It may be released in June 2021. Beyond having a big, foldable screen, the main Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 rumors so far suggest it might support Samsung's S Pen stylus, have an in-screen camera, and possibly even have an RGB light strip on its hinge. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 didn't appear at the Galaxy S21 launch on January 14th, nor at the Unpacked event unveiling the mid-range Galaxy A52 5G in March, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. We just might have to bide our time before Samsung's next big foldable phone is out. We've been hearing rumors about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 for a while now, so we suspect it's in development and it's likely to be Samsung's next top-tier foldable phone. We've heard several rumors about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 that point to some potentially different features and capabilities. First among these is the S Pen, the same stylus in the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 family and the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, that a patent suggests is coming in a future Samsung foldable phone, which could refer to the Z Fold 3. Another report supports the reasoning that an S Pen may come to the Z Fold 3, while also suggesting some display changes that may need to be made to get stylus functionality. First, Samsung may switch screen technologies from electromagnetic resonance, EMR, to active electrostatic solution, AES, to better register stylus input. And second, that the ultra-thin glass, UTG, may be twice as thick as on the Z Fold 2, from 30 micrometers to 60 micrometers. The next phone is the megalodon of a phone, the Huawei P50. In the past we'd have been a lot more excited about new entries in Huawei's flagship P range. They typically have some of the best cameras you'll find on a phone, coupled with generally impressive hardware and competitive power. The Huawei P50 will probably be no exception, but since the Huawei ban, the company has been unable to offer Google's apps or access to the Google Play Store on its phones, which significantly hampers the software side of things. Still, if you can live with that, the Huawei P50 could be worth getting excited about. We don't know much about it yet, but it's likely to use the high-end Kirin 9000 chips. Chipset found in the Huawei Mate 40 range, and leaks suggest the Huawei P50 Pro will have a 6.6-inch curved screen. But the camera is likely to be the star of the show, with leaks pointing to some very big lenses. We should know more soon, as the Huawei P50 range will probably land in late March based on past form. The LG rollable phone is very much a wild card, as it's a completely new thing for phones, a handset with a rollable screen. LG has confirmed that the phone exists and is landing this year, 2021, and in a short teaser has shown the phone extending from smartphone to tablet size, all without any folding required. Although there have since been whispers that the project might have been abandoned. In any case, the teaser only shows the screen extending in one direction, but based on a patent, this might be a device that lets you extend both the left and right screen edges, but because it rolls rather than folds, and because the mechanism is compactly hidden within the phone, it should look much like a normal smartphone when the screen isn't extended. According to a leak, meanwhile, it might extend from 6.8 inches to 7.4 inches. Plus, a trademark application for the LG rollable name includes mention of electronic touchscreen pens, so as with the Galaxy Z Fold 3, you might be able to get a stylus for it. We've also heard that it might have a top-end Snapdragon 888 chipset, 16GB of RAM, and a 4200 mAh battery. The LG rollable will probably be very expensive and niche, but it certainly sounds interesting. The next phone is the iPhone 13 range is clearly the most anticipated of Apple's upcoming phones. The company might also launch a successor to the iPhone SE 2020 in 2021. We've heard very little about the iPhone SE 3 so far, and there's every chance we won't see it until a later year. But if it does launch this year, it will probably have an A14 Bionic chipset, the same as the iPhone 12 range. There's also talk of an iPhone SE Plus, which might end up being the iPhone SE 3 in all but name. This is thought to have a larger 5.5 or 6.1-inch screen, but to retain the general affordability of the iPhone SE range. What's not clear is whether the iPhone SE 3 will keep the physical home button and big bezels, a design that's becoming increasingly dated. Next, we've been waiting for the Nokia 10 for a long time, so much so that it's gone through a few names since it started being rumored. Originally it was thought to be launching as the Nokia 9.1, but as time went on that changed to Nokia 9.2, 9.3, and then Nokia 10. Whether this will be the year it lands remains to be seen, especially since we still don't really know much about it yet. But rumors point to an in-screen selfie camera, a sapphire glass display, a stainless steel frame, and a top-end Snapdragon 888 chipset, so this could be a very premium phone. That said, other rumors suggest a phone called the Nokia G10, which might be the same handset, could land on April 8 with an upper mid-range Snapdragon 775 chipset and 5 rear cameras, headlined by 108MP1. Next phone that may be released in 2021. The biggest question about the Samsung Galaxy Note 21 range is whether it will even launch, with rumors swirling that Samsung is planning to discontinue the Note range, something that seems more viable now that the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra has launched with S Pen support. Not only that, but a Samsung executive has specifically said that the Galaxy Note 21 might not launch this year due to chipset shortages. That doesn't necessarily mean it's cancelled, but there's a high chance it will be delayed until next year at the very least, and it's looking like the Note range's days are numbered in general, but we might still get a Samsung Galaxy Note 21 at some point. There's not really any news on what it will offer yet, but as usual for the range you can expect an S Pen stylus, a big screen to make the most of it with, and plenty of power. If the Samsung Galaxy Note 21 does launch in 2021, we'll probably see it in or around August. Last phone on our list is the Sony phone. As well as the expected Sony Xperia 1 III, there are rumors that the company might launch a Sony Xperia 1 III compact, and it's this phone that we're more excited about, as there aren't many high-end compact phones these days. Rumors suggest it might have a 5.5-inch screen and an upper mid-range chipset, though we'd hope for a high-end one. We don't know much else yet about either the compact or the standard Sony Xperia 1 III, but with the phones possibly launching in the first half of the year, we'll hopefully learn more before long. That is it for what new phones may come in 2021. There may be new ones that may also be released, and we will post a new video if so. Now tell us, would you rather want a new cheap Apple phone or a cheap Android phone? Leave a like if you like my voice, and please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always unsub later. Bye.